Hi guys, it's your girl Yeti Speaks. I'm here today with a review of Lionheart. Now, this is an Hollywood movie that was purchased by Netflix as soon as it premiered on Toronto Film Festival. It's a movie directed and produced by the one and only Genivieve Nnaji of Nollywood. This movie came out on Netflix, I believe, on January 4th, and I watched it yesterday. And I have a whole lot that I want to tell you about this movie. So, in order to further discuss this movie and give you guys a really, really good review of Lionheart, I'm going to talk about four particular things about this movie. I'm going to talk about the synopsis. I'm going to talk about the acting. I'm going to talk about the cinematography. And I'm going to talk about the soundtrack about the movie. So, let's start with the synopsis. Now, the synopsis of Lionheart is a pretty good one. It's not a unique one in Hollywood or anywhere else in Africa or even in America, to tell you the truth. It's just that it was much well done um, in this movie. I love the story. I thought it was really, really well done. I thought it was good. I thought it was realistic. Um, but sometimes we watch movies, for escapism, for real stories, for bio stories. And this story, though, is not about what I don't think is a biopic, and it's not an escapism story either, but it's really actually a story rooted in true life because basically what's happening in the movie happens in real life in Nigeria all the time, especially with big companies and wealthy families. So I really, really liked the way that movie was done. I loved the story. I thought it was realism. It seemed like it could happen anywhere. Um, I especially love the way they infused the Igbo language into the story itself. Even though it was supposedly an English Nigerian movie, a lot of our tradition was shown in the movie, and I love that. I love the subtitle work that was done in this movie. I thought it was top notch. So it was just really, really good to watch, and I really, really enjoyed it. The synopsis of the movie itself. Now, when it comes to the acting, I absolutely love the acting of all the characters in the movie. I loved Pete Edochie. I've always loved Pete Edochie. I think he's a giant of acting in Africa, and he continues to show us why he is who he is in this movie. I loved Onyeka Owenu. I love her a lot. Ever since she got into acting, she hasn't really missed a step yet, and I loved her role as Adaeze's mother in the movie. I especially loved Genevieve Nnaji. She was quite wonderful and lovely in this role, and very, very realistic as the young woman trying to save her family's business. I loved Final's minor role in the movie. He was really just her brother, but basically was able to put in what he normally does on the normal in his professional life, in real life, into the movie, and it really, really shines in the movie. And then finally, I loved Nkem also in the movie. Normally, when I watch a movie that Nkem Owoh is in it, most times he overacts his roles, and he's like, because he's a comedian, so sometimes he tries to go overboard to make you really, really laugh. But in this movie, he was very, very subtle, and he brought it down. He brought it down to a level whereby he was more believable as the mentoring uncle. So all of the acting in the movie was really, really well done. I forgot to tell you guys there was a cameo by Peter Okoye in the movie of two no, not Two Face, P Square. And it wasn't really a lot, but I guess it was enjoyable for those who like Peter Okoye. It wasn't really, really a fleshed out point, but it was just supposed to be a cameo, and that's exactly what it was, a cameo. Of course, Kanayo was good as the antagonist in the movie, as well as Kalu Kegu. They were both integral parts of the movie, and they played their parts to perfection. So basically, the acting in the movie was pretty, pretty good. Nothing over the top, just realism, real acting, real acting at its finest, and I just love that all that part. Now, the third thing I want to talk about is the cinematography of the movie. I loved the cinematography of the movie. I thought the movie was well done, well shot, well. It was shot well. The cameraman work was good. Um, it was able to show you different locations, like the market, the bus stop, the beautiful houses, the Enugu roads and what have you. Even I'm not even sure if they had. I'm pretty sure they did though, but I'm not sure if they actually had to fly to Kano for the scenes with the Marcano company. But if they did, it was just a fantastic way to show. I really, really love this movie. I really, really love good quality movies, and this movie had spades of that. Now, I want to talk about the soundtrack. I thought the soundtrack was just beautiful. I loved it. Final did a fantastic job with the soundtrack. I've never actually heard Final speak before. I've only heard him sing. But even his speaking voice was just fantastic. I especially love the dining room scene when all the families are actually talking. Normally, when you watch a Nollywood movie and have a random scene like that, it feels forced. It doesn't feel natural. But watching this scene with Adaeze, her dad, Peter Edochie, who was Chief Obiagu, her mother, who is Onyeka Owenu, Mrs. Obiagu, Adaeze herself, Ikemwa's character, Ikemwa's wife in the movie. It was just wonderful. The whole dinner scene was just natural. You could see that it's something that could actually happen in real life, and I just loved that part. It wasn't random; it just felt natural. And the final was able to show his comic self in that part. I just loved it. And so, also, I love the soundtrack. I love the Igbo music, the Igbo Afro pop. I loved it, especially towards the ending when they were actually celebrating Chief Obagu's retirement from the company. His music was just wonderful to listen to, and I loved it. Even though I didn't understand what they were saying, I just loved it. And so that was how I felt about the soundtrack. So in general, I just got to tell you this, that I absolutely gave the movie 2 thumbs up. I loved everything about it. I have no complaints. One little complaint that my husband had about the movie, which was not really a complaint about the movie, was that he didn't like that it was a stereotype about Nigeria, whereby if you want to make it in Nigeria, you have to go to the northern part of the country. And I understood what he was saying though, but I told him that if it's a realism, if this is what happens in real life, why shouldn't it be in a movie? Because sometimes when we watch a movie, we're watching it for a realism, escapism, or a true story. And I thought it was a real life situation that could happen in real life, so I didn't have a problem with that. But like I said, I love the movie, and I think you guys should watch it if you're looking for a good Nollywood movie to watch. It was a fantastic movie to watch. And I hope Genivieve Nnaji does another movie as good as this or even better, because I think she's on her way representing Nigeria very, very good on Netflix. I loved everything about it. So here's my review. Let me know your comments, your reactions, and reviews about my review or about Lionheart, directed and produced by Genivieve Nnaji, and it's streaming right now on Netflix. And I'd like to hear what you guys have to say in the comments below the bar. Let me know. And if you want to watch more videos, please subscribe and rate my channel. You'll be able to watch many videos, some reviews, some trailer reactions, some music video reactions, as well as entertainment news in general. And of course, we have 2 new shows for you guys. One is the YS Hot List, which you can watch. New uploads come on every Friday, Saturday. And we also have Do You Remember, which is a good show about old music videos as well as item songs, and that comes on Thursday. So I'm here to speak. This is my review for Lionheart. Till next time, guys. Bye.